pile number one. This is the pile for you, but the overall message for everyone is forgiveness, thriving, and abundance. So you will begin to thrive as you begin to have a release and let things go from the past. It seems like past energy, but for pile number one, this is where you will be at in the forgiveness stage, right? Having that release and really just letting something go and letting it be and accepting things as they are. Whatever it is that you're letting go, you're trusting your intuition and having the release. Past energy, but for pile number one, it's the present theme. For pile number two, you are thriving during the month of April. Look how beautiful this card is. Oh my goodness. Again, you start out in the past, very little intuition, right? Just trusting, really just beginning to trust that, I'm getting a few pings. Here in the thriving, now, after the release of the forgiveness for pile number one, that's when you'll begin to thrive yourself. And this is the energy for the overall energy for pile number two. So you see how your intuition has grown since you've had that release and forgiven yourself or somebody else in your life. You begin to thrive, and through nurturing your passions and desires, whatever it is, you are having a wonderful time in the present, pile number two. In your future, we have abundance. Do you see what happens when you forgive yourself and other people in life? You begin to thrive, and abundance is there, right? You're putting in the work, growth. That's, spring forward. spring. And that's where we're at right now. So in the future, for pile number two, you will be in the energy of abundance. But for pile number three, they're already there. So pile number one. Let me just move these cards out of the way. I'll keep your overall energy right here. Anyhow, well, we'll put it up here. Let's just pull your tiles and see what happens. 7 of Cups. A lot of opportunities. Just weighing, making a decision needs to be made, but you're up in the air about it. It's time to commit to one of those cups. Make a decision, right? Maybe, I don't know, commit, study, bring a little structure to your decision-making progress, because there's a message coming in for you. There's good news coming, and an offer. An offer of what? Could be a job, could be an apology, could be a conversation, could be an offer of a commitment. It could be an offer of just about anything under the sun. But pertaining to this particular reading, it's a time of confusion, and when a decision needs to be made, you need to commit to clearing your mind and committing to one cup. And you're beginning, maybe this is the beginning of a new job opportunity that you'll be committing to, and you're just confused at, which opportunity should I take? Well, let's pull some tarot and find out. Pile number one for the month of April 2023, thriving, just thriving, and that's why all of these opportunities are coming your way. But to really gain the abundance in the future, you need to commit. Maybe you need to commit to studying something, or getting a mentor, a teacher, or something. We'll see. The Magician, time for manifestation, and that could bend past. Am I hitting the right card? No, but we'll pull them both. All right. 9 of Cups. Lots of love and emotion and temperance. So yeah, you're in this, look at how much abundance you have here. 9 cups, and you are creating it all. So you're just in a great place of manifestation. That's why you're thriving right now in this building mode. Whatever it is, continue the work. Stay focused, remain focused, and fill your cups. You know, you're comfortable here. And you're in just in this state of like, you know what, I can do it all. I can create anything. So some of you may be creating an environment where you are moderating something in your life, as far as it could be drinking, okay, with the 9 cups and temperance here. Somebody could be quitting drinking, and it's something that they're creating for themselves, right? You create the problem, you fix the problem. Well, they're in the point of where they're fixing the problem, they're thriving. So whatever the issue may have been, they're coming out of it. This is for pile number 1. Cancerian energy could be dealing with an other water energy, but does it really matter? This is about bringing balance into your life and having compassion. If somebody needs to go to somebody else for a little bit of direction, temperance is here to help you. There's mediation may be necessary for something, and it may be to clear this energy, to clear your mind. It could be that there's a marital issue for some. It's not going to be for everyone. There could be a marital issue that's a bit confusing, and you may need to, it could be an issue with a child, that to clear the confusion. There may be a drinking issue with a child as well, where there's mediation might be necessary for some. For others, you're just thriving, 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 thriving. But that right now, forgiveness is key, right? So if somebody is drinking or has had a drinking problem, know that temperance is here to mediate and to show compassion. There's a lot of compassion and love in those cups. However, forgiveness is needed. So if this is you and you have the issue, you need to forgive yourself or anyone in your energy. Would be most beneficial to this problem or issue, concern, whatever it may be. In order for you to get to the point of thriving, forgiveness and letting things go is necessary. And that's what you're doing. You're creating an atmosphere for yourself, and it may be managed by more than one, meaning you may need a helper. That's where the Page of Pentacles come in, a little helper for you. Let's see what this oracle has to add. What is it? The Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle. I really enjoy this deck. So let's see. All right. Let's see what's coming up for pile number 1, zodiac sign of Cancer during the month of April 2023. Let's see. Intergalactic Mastery. Confirmation. So you're getting the confirmation that it's that whatever it is that you're trying to create, that you've been focused on, it's taken time. You know, the Magician takes time and patience and focus and strength, you know, but somebody could have been caught, somebody could be really focused on one thing in particular. Work. It could be work on a relationship, work on self, whatever it may be. You're getting confirmation that you're on the right track so you can move ahead into the state of thriving. You just have to forgive something, yourself, somebody else in your life. That's all. Practice a little bit of compassion. Get somebody to mediate between you and another person if that needs to be had. Get somebody, you know, whatever it is, compassion is necessary because something's coming to an end. It's like, you know, cutting some things out here, and guidance is needed. So who is going to give the guidance? I believe it's Temperance. There's angelic energy there, but again with mediation. So there's a mediator is necessary sometimes in order to cut things out, but you need to be heard. You need to be able to hear the truth, speak the truth, say the truth, and listen to the truth. And sometimes that can only be had by a third person. And if you're dealing with a child who has maybe some form of something that needs to be addressed, compassion and forgiveness are key here as well. and you may need some guidance on how to guide or lead them in the right direction, because there's so much love for the youth, the child. Walking, meditation, just go. Just go, just go, just go. Go, get going, get going, get going. All right? Walk it off. Is this somebody who has an overindulgence of food where you're being encouraged, like you can, walk it off, work it out, whatever the problem is, working it out, walking it off, pick up a rake, a shovel, a broom, a dustpan, a vacuum, a dishcloth, whatever it may be, and start working. It'll occupy your mind if you have a problem, and it can, where you can regain, ground yourself, and become focused again on resolution. Okay. Sometimes if you just take a walk to clear your mind, the answer's going to come. If you're stuck and curious about a state of what you've been praying for, or I don't know what form of manifestation you practice, but let's just use prayer as an example. Say what you've been praying for, you've been waiting. You have to let it go. Let it go and trust your gut, okay? And that the prayer's already been answered, but if you're hanging on to it, you haven't quite given it completely to God yet. So how can he answer what you haven't truly given? Anyhow, take a walk, clear your mind, because that's where you're going to find the confirmation. That's where God is going to begin to speak to you, when you clear your mind from the confusion and the clutter that's up here above with that Seven of Cups energy. You're just overwhelmed with emotion and confusion at this time. Some of you may need to seek counsel through a pastor, or, some a man of God, a man of faith. You know what I'm saying. No shame in the game. If that is what you desire, if that is what is helpful and beneficial to you and your family, then that is the way that you should lead your family. Husband should be leading and guiding this child. I don't know if there's a confusion here over a father in a child's life. There could be an offer here of like where a parent needs a child's forgiveness for having had an issue in the past, one that is of an addictive nature. It could have been gambling, food, anything, you name it. YouTube's not going to allow me to say it. It's on the board there, okay? So if you overindulge in it and it isn't any good, and it takes you away from, your family, friends, job, work, and puts you in a state of dereliction, lies, destitution, betrayals, deceit, dysfunction, there's problem. Okay, and there should be no shame in getting help. She too is wearing a priestess or pulpit hat, like the Pope, okay? So I'm just saying, some of you need counsel, spiritual counsel, for a physical manifestation of, maybe it's a spiritual problem. Maybe that's just where you find your best form of counsel for whatever, if this is a child or yourself or somebody within your energy, somebody close to you. It just needs some balance, that's all. And if you get that from the church, then by all means, that's where you are intended to go. They have the confirmation that you're seeking, and you can trust what they say. Okay, whatever direction they're giving you. It's going to take some time as well. So right now, what's required of within this reading is patience, compassion. There's an abundance of love already, but tending to the emotion, not letting your emotions get the best of you during a situation. Okay, go for a walk and have a release and let things go, pile number one. Now I'm going to pull, I'm going to leave this at that, but I will pull from two more oracles, we have the Divine Goddess Oracle deck. I don't know who the person is that made these on Etsy, but they're both by the same creator, and Divinely Guided Messages of Love. So I'll pull a couple from here. If they had the guts or the, cojones to say, they would say this to you. Okay? They don't have it. So they don't have that kind of courage, all right, to speak like what's truly in their heart. So let's see what the person on your mind would say to you. I don't want to run anymore. Runner. Is this the person coming in to apologize? I don't know. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Okay, so they've been running. So who's been running away that's coming back? I don't know. They may be coming back in April. I don't know. Maybe they're going to. Let's see. Regret. I wish this never happened. So somebody's having regrets and second thoughts about the way that something ended with you, whether that is a romantical thing. I know it's geared toward romance here, but this could be a boss. Could be like, hey, you're irreplaceable. Like that you brought something to the table that I really wish I would have, handled something differently. It could be a friendship, you know what I mean? Like where maybe they ran away, maybe you had an issue with a friend. It doesn't have to be a lover. And they're like, hey, I don't want to run anymore. Can we get together? Let's go have coffee. We've always been inseparable. What has happened? Where have you been? Why are you running away? Is there something going on with you? I regret that, I wish this never happened. Whatever it is that has happened between you and another person. Maybe invite them on a walk with you. Let's see what this deck has to offer. Celebration. Good times come from hard work. Time spent in good company. Invite your friends somewhere, okay? Because it is time to celebrate soon. Very, very, very soon you are going to be celebrating because your intuition is about to kick in and really jump and you're really going to be filled with intuition. So trust your gut over the next month because it's working in your favor, okay? Let's see where you're going to begin to thrive by the end. That's the next phase for you. So retreat, time spent alone, reflection on past and current situations. Good times are to come from hard work. And a lot of times, doing nothing is the hardest thing of all. Retreating and staying away from a situation, no contact situations, no matter what it is, like just retreating, whether that's romantical or any other relationship. Denial. Failure to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles or addictions. Okay, so it's time to seek whatever it is that can help this situation there. And that's what I have for you, pile number one. If you've made it this far with me, please consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bye. Hello, pile number two. If you chose pile number two, this is the reading for you, and your overall energy is thriving. So during April, you're coming out of the phase of forgiveness and into thriving, because the overall message was forgiveness, then thriving, and then after thriving, you move into abundance. So very good for you. So used to be into forgiveness, and now you're moving, you're presently thriving, and your intuition has increased so much from the beginning of the forgiveness phase where there is very little, just a crescent moon, to here you are, increased, magnified intuition, during April, and utilize it and trust it, because then you move into abundance, okay? Where everything that you're manifesting now, the payoff is next. Okay, and it will be grand with abundance. All right, so keep moving forward. Such a beautiful card. Just a beautiful card for spring, a beautiful animal, and trust your gut. I'm gonna set that. Well, let me grab your tiles, because those are separate for each read. So let me get 3 for you. All right, there's 1, 2, I need 1 more. All right. Oh, somebody's a brat. Who's somebody's a brat? Who's the lion sneaking? Could be a smart mouth youth, immature. They're lying. Look at moon is in the reverse. So they're definitely hiding something again. And 4 of Cups reversed. So what's going on? Somebody's not budging with something, and it's because there's deception here. There's just hidden factors, and it's a youthful, immature energy that could be very smart mouthy. It could be cutting them off. The news could be bad because it's not really good news. There's a deep, dark state of depression for some of you, and like just not budging. Just not budging. Cups are empty, and not budging. There's a deep, dark sense of withdrawal and depression, intensity as well. And it could just be an immature aspect of self, where there's a very smart mouth that needs to be turned around during this time of depression, that also needs to be lifted, right? And withdrawal. Well, why? When we're thriving, do we have to go into these states? Okay, let's see. Now I'll put that up. Ooh, no, I won't put that up there. All right, well, now we'll put it up there. All right, let's just pull some tarot. So is this somebody else? I don't feel like it's you, because you're thriving, but somebody's like getting smart-mouthed about it, and it's like they don't want to be around you. Why? Is this a friend or a mate that's acting immature? Somebody's hiding something, though. It feels more like somebody's holding a grudge. All right, let's see. We have the two of coins. I almost said cups. 2 of coins, so balance. All right. What are we? A lot of things on your plate, just keeping it. But you're okay, but there's somebody else may not be. 10 of Swords. Okay. Something ended. Are we just coming out of the forgiveness stage? And the moon energy again, deception, secrecy. Trust your intuition. You're mirroring each other. So there was an ending. So what ended? That needs, the balance needs to come into play due to a secrecy. But again, trust your gut, because like that is your future energy, but that is for the month of April. It is April 2nd right now. Let's see. But there's a mirroring effect going on here. We have the 5 of Wands, argumentative, and the 6 of Cups, the endearing kind of love, right? Past energy. Knight of Wands, aggressive energy, player energy, somebody that you're on and off again with as far as romance, but it could be anything. Like doesn't have to be romantical. These are just the energies. It could be a job that you're in and out of. It could be a friendship, it could be a family relationship. Whatever it is, you end things to bring balance into your life, and you're trusting your gut, right, to get there. There's too much conflict of interest, too much conflict, and the balance needs to be had, and you're trusting your intuition to guide you here. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of chaos surrounding this ending, just a lot. And it's never going to end if you don't end it, right? And yet I feel like somebody knows that there's a situation, you're thriving, right? This month you are going to thrive. Now, you're ending something with somebody from the past, right? This is somebody that you've known for a long time, somebody that you have a very special type of connection with. And you hold on to the fond memories, even though something real, it ended, but you trust it. You had to trust your intuition because someone was not telling the truth. There's a lot of secrecy, there's immaturity, there's smart mouth, there's outright lies, the whole nine, right? They could just be aggressive, argumentative, combative, right? And do it all for what? Because they want all for attention. It's their behavioral pattern. Like, this is how they get your attention, through. If it's because you're thriving, you have somebody in your life that may be jealous of you, of your success, or because you are, I don't know, you're shining. Like, look at how beautiful you appear here, right? Just such a light-hearted, lovely, beautiful card. But you're coming from this. It's like you forgiving this, right? And this hurt you. But you may not know the truth. Like, somebody may be holding on to the truth. And you know how some people will hold on, they'll hold on to their lie and never tell the truth, right? But you had to trust your gut because you know that they're hiding, there's secrets, and up here there's betrayal of some sort, lies, right? So you trusted your gut. Now, this could be a younger energy. Again, this could be chaos in a household where it's like, you know what, tough love and get out. You're still not being truthful. You're still keeping secrets. You're hiding things, and now I have to hide things in my house from you. So this has got to end. I need peace of mind in my household. That's that kind of energy I get. I still love you, but I nope, I'm not doing this. I've got a lot of things on my plate right now, and all of this, there's too much going on. It has to come to an end, and I just need to get my butt moving in a new direction, or in the direction of whatever it is that you're thriving. Whatever you're throwing yourself into, trust your gut on it. It's paying off for you. The fish here, there's some abundance coming to you. And I know there's like a large amount of abundance coming up in your future house, right? But as far as in the right now, abundance is swirling around you because you're thriving. Don't let a situation from the past keep you stuck in the present. All right, because you're going to win overall. Like, you get the success overall here. Success over, like, you triumph over this ending. I just feel like it's the person, there's a person in your life, and I don't know if this is an ex or a friendship, that's envious. Like, they don't, how people, they really do hope for others' downfall. This person's holding a grudge. They don't like that you're thriving and succeeding and taking, there's 6 wands, right? Taking a victory lap. There, and with it being wands, it doesn't have to be a lover, but it could be a coworker. Did somebody get promoted and you're thriving on the job, and there's somebody ticked off about it because they're really holding a grudge against you personally? Just saying. Let me see what, I don't know why I cleaned up those cards, but we're just going to pull from the metaphysical cannabis oracle, and then I'll get into the divine goddess as well as divinely guided love messages or messages of love, whatever. It's, you know, if they had the cojones, they would, it's what they would say to you if they could. But since they don't have the balls, they can't. You know, courage. All right, let's see. We have creation. We have sex magic there, right? So, again, with creation and manifestation, but it's a partnered. It's that lover's energy, right? It's written in the cards. So there's the partnership and a decision needing to be made. Does this person, do you know them through music, or do they sing music? Do they sing love songs about partnerships? There could be something coming up where you're going to, I don't know, maybe they were writing you a song. And then we have karma. So, is this good karma or not? You tell me. Somebody's getting their karma. Whatever it looks like. Whatever it looks like. Let's see, what are the love messages? So there's a decision, there's a song, so you need to use, somebody needs to speak up and use their voice, right? But this is melodious, right? So this is somebody who's in sync with someone, very much in sync, you know, very equal. And but what's with the karma? Why is karma coming up? We'll see. Let me see. Okay, because it's a soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Hope. I haven't given up on us yet. I don't know if you can see that, but it says soul tie. And third message, before I get into the divine goddess. Self-love. I'm still trying to heal. So there's still hope for this relationship because it is a soul tie, as well as they haven't given up, but there's something that they have to heal, and it's this grudge that they're holding against you. I'm telling you, they can't be happy for you. Why not? Why can't they be happy for you when you thrive, like when you're doing well? Okay, let's see. All right, there's your answer. All right, a spiritual connection between two and your soul tie with this here. Okay, so it's a significant relationship. Hope. They haven't given up hope. Of course not. Hey, now. Okay, don't shut off on me now, camera. All right, pile number 2. 2 more messages for pile number 2. Trust your intuition. Energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation and prayer. Okay, and release. I'm telling you, that's what's going on. Release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. So if this is you up here that's holding a grudge because of all of this here, just apply everything to yourself, okay? Because this is why it's going on. So connect to the divine through meditation and prayer to help with this situation, so you can have the release and thrive, right? But I still feel like somebody that there's a grudge. All right, and that's what I have for pile number 2. If you made it this far with me, please consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. Your overall energy is abundant. Yay for you. You just came out of a period of thriving, and before that was a release. So your current energy is abundant, and you are really blessed this month. Okay? During the month of April, you are in the energy of abundance. So kudos to you, pile number 3. So let's see what tarot has to add. Actually, let me pull your tiles. I didn't pull any tiles for you. All right. Sorry about that. See if we can get it to lay down. All right. So, what are your tiles? Wheel of Fortune. Lucky, 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 lucky. In reverse, so things are a little bit slower than normal because something ended, right? Something halted. So the wheels has stopped, but that doesn't mean that fortune isn't on its way. It just means that it's more important, right? Because of an ending. It halted. And why? Temperance in reverse, because somebody didn't want to go to counseling, so they ended something with someone, or somebody didn't want to mediate a situation and bring it into balance, right, and turn it around. So it's halted things. It may have struck you financially, an ending to a situation, whether that was an ending to a job or it was an ending to a relationship. It could have been due to an addiction, a gambling addiction. It looks like it. Very painful though, whatever this ending was. Okay, it was definitely over. So new beginning, and you're in a state of abundance now. So that wheel will shift and turn in. It's in your favor. It's just slowly getting there. But you're thriving either way. But there is a halt due to an end of something. It could be, that could be a word to the wise, to halt your spending and cut that off, and that now, and bring it back into balance, because your spending habits could be out of control during the month of April, but you are in a state of abundance. So let's keep it that way. Okay, so it's kind of like just warning you, like, when you're in this state of abundance, don't overspend and splurge. Be more in a state of goodness and grace and, appreciation. Give, of course, but it's just be mindful of overspending. That's all it is to be mindful of what's coming in and going out. That's all. And good for you. Let's see. There's the King of Coins, boss energy. Queen of Wands, boss energy, right? Work energy. Seven of Swords. Did somebody get fired? Is somebody a boss and somebody, like, cut and run on the job, cut and run with some of the funds, cut and run and stuck you with something. Maybe they stole something. Maybe it was due to an addiction, and that's why, like, the halting, like, and an abrupt ending, right? An abrupt ending where this wheel, you're in a state of abundance, everything's turning, right? But, like, there's some misfortune, and it seems because either somebody took something, stole something, left the scene, and they hauled, but it could very well be due to an addiction with that Temperance in reverse and the Seven of Swords energy there. So just keep going, and then I'll pull from the metaphysical cannabis. Seven of Wands. Yeah, blocked, and it's a lover. Okay, it was a companion. There's just a decision that needed to be made. Yeah, and you're cutting them out. It's a new start, fresh start. Truth is being, spoken, seen, and heard here. And it's just time. Like, everything, nothing is hidden anymore, right? There's no hiding, there's no secrecy. And it's like, well, it ends, there's the new beginning and a fresh start. Yeah, it's gonna suck, like, ending something with someone, if I'm like this boss energy, right? Management, boss energy, whatever. There's a team here, right? With the Queen of Wands, just in work mode, like I am the boss and I'm going to give it my all. Well, I'm making a decision because somebody lied, and it could be this person that was a worker, and they could have been in a higher profile position, a management position. We'll just say that, management position. But it's like, nope, no, you're blocked. You can't come in here. Too much baloney comes along with you. Expect to get expect like the quick, fast moving energy with 8 wands here. To get they're out of here so fast. You're cutting them off so fast, like the decision's made. And if it was between two people, it doesn't matter. You make the decision, somebody's cutting and run. Could be Gemini, could be Aries, whatever, could be fire. Aries, Leo, or Sag. We have Earth energy here as well. Pisces, I mean, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, right? But it doesn't really matter. They're just the energies on the board. What matters is these are the prevalent energies, being the King of Wands, the Earth energy, and Gemini, right? And the Wheel of Fortune. So just keep that warning of like really just rein in any kind of spending. You're going to have to end something with someone because they could be messing with your money or trying to take your money or something, and you're going to give them the boot. They could just be stealing time or energy. Somebody could have come in and like somebody, if it's a sneaking, cheating, lover situation where somebody, you're just cutting them off. Like, nope, you're blocked and out of here, lover. No, fresh start, clean slate, and I'm in a state of abundance, and I'm going to continue to thrive and grow. And like maybe some things will be suspended for right now, or slowed down, not so much suspended, just slowed down, because this, that thing has to come to an end. If it's a job position, or if it, whatever the relationship may be, if it's a relationship with a lover, it's because it's due to some secrets, some sneakiness, and it could be a third party situation, but it's just due to some sneakiness and not being honest, and somebody's just like, I don't have time for that. It doesn't matter what stage of the game, it's over. But it does look like it's been a minute, and now you're back at square one. And there was a lot of, just a lot going on, feeling trapped in this relationship with 8 swords there, just feeling oppressed and like trapped in this relationship, like an inability to get out. But like now you're done, like I'm ending it, you're out of here, I'm the boss, I'm in control of my life. No, what I say goes, and I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you because I see everything. I see it, I speak it, I am it, the truth, right? Magic. Because you're in this state of abundance because you're in alignment, right? And then we have ego death. Yeah, no more. That's that tower moment, sudden changes, right? Where it's just like no more. Everything's being torn down, and I didn't even do this. God did this because God stopped the wheel. That's yada right there, and he's saying like, nope, I'm still gonna grant you your blessing, but the wheel is halted right now. Like until you end this, there's nothing. You have to end this and bring your life back into balance because something needs correction here, right? And so that you're back in alignment and the wheels turned upright, and this is upright, and we need this in the reverse, okay? So you can come out of that where this is now over, and that is exactly what's happening because the truth is coming out. The new perspective, new beginning, fresh start, clean slate, truth all over the board. And it's now you're aligned, and you're aligned for love because there's Gemini energy again, right? And the tower, or death. No, this is a tower. This is suddenly the wheel, it shifted, it stopped, God halted it, and you have the power to and realign yourself and partner up with someone. But you'll partner up again with someone, right? But first you have to tear down this foundation, right, in order to build again. So it doesn't matter what you're ending. You'll either partner up with somebody at work again, or you'll find a new gal pal, a boy toy, whatever, whatever it is, or a mate, a relationship. You're going to be partnered up again. And it's sex magic there, so I'm just saying. And there's an abundance of it. So let's see, what would they say? I'm going to pull from, if they had the kahunas, what would they say to you, all right? But they don't have the balls, so they don't say this. But if they could speak from their soul, not their mind, body, or even their heart, just straight from their soul, what would they say? What would they say to you? For pile number 3, sign of Cancer, month of April 2023. All right. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. Well, we know now why this is here. We already knew. Yep, there's some secrets. That's that betrayal. Some habits. That's that moderation, not in order. Okay, I don't know if we will ever change. Meaning, whatever they're hiding, it's a pattern of theirs, and they don't believe that it's going to change. And if you always go round and round with them, they expect to be back. Let's just see. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Well, they're still hiding things, and they still have habits that you wouldn't appreciate. If you appreciated these habits, it wouldn't be coming up. Okay, in here, I'm just saying. So they're still have uncertainty, and they are hiding things. That's like a stalemate. It's like the Two of Swords energy, with the secrecy, like being blinded with the Two Swords, indecisive. And it could be maybe they don't know if they want to give up drinking or some other bad habit, gambling, whatever, whatever it may be. Lying, I don't know. New discoveries that lead to celebration. Love yourself first. So happiness is coming in for you, because you're in this state of abundance. Like, everything that you touch is okay, and you're going to turn that wheel around. You're going to turn all of those around, so they're all in the upright. Look, success. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. So pour your heart into something, and because abundance is here for you, okay? And one more. The sign of Cancer. Pile number 3. Let's see. Acceptance. Accept past and current situations. Work through issues gracefully. So show yourself a little grace as well as others. And, because abundance is here for you, success and happiness is here for you. It's just that something is going to abruptly change in your life, but it's because God is saying, no more, no more, no more. I've had enough. And if you're this person that keeps going back, since they're saying, I don't know if we will ever change, that means that you play a part in this very much. 50% partnership here. And another partner is on the way for you. So, let this one end this one, or it's not even a partnership, but like it is a partnership, but it doesn't have to be a romantical thing. Okay, end a negative relationship in your life. You know what it is, whether it's a relationship that you have with money, whether it's a relationship that you have with bad thinking patterns, right? Whether it's a bad relationship you have with wine or some other form of intoxication, nip it in the bud. It's bad habits are on the board, secrets are on the board, secrecy is on the board, betrayal's on the board, fire energy, earth energy, okay? And with an ace, we also have air. So speak your mind, see the truth, okay? See the truth and speak the truth. Be honest with yourself. Don't stay stuck and trapped in a relationship if you are unhappy or if it is unhealthy for you. If it's a bad work environment, it's okay. All of this still applies. That there's some bad habits, secrecy, and betrayal going on in the job. They like to fudge their books and everything, and you know what I mean. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in business. It's not always love related, but that's what I have for pile number 3. If you made it this far with me, please consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, Cancers.